We actually saw some really good activity getting back into that spring market momentum. The single detached homes were up 1.7% month over month. So we're looking at an average price point of about $925,000. The condominiums were up 1.5% at $488,000. The same as townhomes, they were up actually the highest at 3.9% month over month at $664,000. Getting back to that, values are starting to escalate month over month. I went back on actual values of homes over the last 2 years, and we're actually taking 2022 out of the equation because we have to. It's an unprecedented year that really we can't look at stats prior to or in the future on that year. So if I look at 2021, we're actually 9% higher in values as an average median across the KW region. When you look at it over a 10-year span on values of homes, we're looking at traditionally values of properties increase about 4 or 5% every year. Well, we're already up 9% in a year and a half. So we're above average right now on values increasing. So I think when we look at it from that perspective, which we really should be, we're very optimistic that values are now turning upwards in terms of that recovery. We're going to start seeing values increase month over month. And we're still in that limited of activity, right? We only have 1.3 months supply in the housing market. We're seeing more listings coming up, and we're starting to see properties sell exponentially in terms of days of list to sell. Overall sales activity went up 11.3%, and the median is very close to where we are, a little bit under where KW is right now. Our median value is like $797,000, so we're slightly under that. From a national perspective, it's about $760,000. But again, we're still seeing trends in different pockets of different regions across Canada. One of the most robust regions right now is New Brunswick. The government's brought in a lot of programs to help new immigrants coming into the country, going into New Brunswick and be able to get permanent residency quite quickly. There's a lot of companies that have come into that province to be able to help with that transition of getting into full-time employment very quickly as well. So we're going to see different pockets of different provinces where these programs will come into place, and it will help with immigration coming into Canada exponentially that we're seeing year over year. It's going to take some time, right? Inflation's sticky. Optimistic point on this is that the government, a lot of economists are saying that, and we've got our Prime Minister saying it, that he indicates that, inflation is going to be down to about 3% in the last quarter of this year, which is very promising because that also affects our fixed rates. So we are anticipating fixed rates to be about 3.5% by the end of the year. And I can't wait for that day, Mike, because that will be a happy day for you and I and many people there with a mortgage.